Minecraft, but I can't stop building. I think it's fair to say that Minecraft is generally seen as a fairly relaxing game-playing experience. I mean, sure, there's the occasional creeper explosion, but for the most part, it's pretty chilled. You can take your time finding the perfect selection of blocks to use for your construction. You can take a moment to step back and have a look at it from various different angles and get a feel for the build that you're constructing. You can really do things at your own pace, and that certainly isn't going to be the case today. And a big thank you to MSpaceDev for creating this data pack. The idea behind it is really quite simple. If I just start the challenge right now, you can see that the countdown begins, and I've got 5 seconds to place a block. If I don't place a block within that time, then I die. If I do manage to place a block within that time, then of course the timing gets reset down to 5 seconds again. So I have to keep placing blocks every 5 seconds. If I don't, I'm dead. Now I'm going to start things off with a 5-second timer because that seems just about manageable, but I might speed things up towards the end of the video. Challenge number 1, build a modern house. I'm incredibly nervous and I'm not entirely sure why I'm so incredibly nervous. But I guess we should just get things going. Okay, here we go. Challenge has started and I'm thinking, I mean, I don't really even have a design in mind for this, which is probably a little bit silly. Like, if I was actually an intelligent human being, I would have come up with something in some form of testing well beforehand that I knew was going to be reliable and I knew was going to look good. But no, I haven't done that. And currently all I've done is constructed a white wall. Maybe this is the technique. Maybe just build one big wall. That's an easy way to win the challenge. Right, how wide is that? Okay, so that's that wide. So it's 3 blocks wide. Now I'm thinking that can be our entrance. And then, like all modern houses, you know, you have this kind of overhang thing. Maybe we can create an overhang thing. And then, goodness me, that timer actually does count down a little bit fast, doesn't it? I mean, if you're trying to do mixing up of blocks like I am here, it actually gets a little bit difficult. I'm stressing, and also you can't take time to look back at your build. So I'm kind of going to be flying blind a little bit here, especially as I'm not really a natural born builder. Like, I just want to get onto the redstone, and the redstone, now I'm realizing, is going to be a nightmare. My brain is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour and I'm trying to work out what's going on. Maybe we can loop it over. Maybe we can create like a P shape. We are doing well though. I mean, a score of 250 and I haven't seen that timer drop down below 4. So I think as long as you have stuff in your hotbar, it's actually not that difficult. Where things are going to get difficult is where I don't have the things in my hotbar, or if I want to take a look at the build, which I am going to want to do at some point in the very near future. Oh, why did I choose glass panes? Glass panes are the most difficult things to place. So we have this. I mean, that is. Oh. Okay, well, I guess this is now going to be our entrance. Oh my goodness, that does actually catch up with you, doesn't it? Oh, jeez. Okay, so it suddenly really does kind of kick in when you have to move around or you want to stop and think about something. That's where the 5 seconds is killer. When you kind of have a rough idea of what you plan on doing, then it's easy. But as soon as you have any moment where your brain stalls or you want to take some time to think something through, that is not happening. That is not happening. I guess we should probably start working on a floor, and by the looks of things, yeah, we're going with white concrete because that's what I've started placing, and I don't really have time to change my mind particularly. I haven't used any of my stone slabs, so I'm thinking we have like a border of stone slabs here. Okay, and then actually, yeah, we remove this. We remove all of this. This can be a second floor. I'm adding things on the fly. Right, this can be our second floor. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, what do we want? What do we want as the floor color for this area? I mean, I guess we could have clay. As you can probably tell, I don't really have any idea what I'm doing. Now what? I guess stairs. Okay, apparently we have nether brick sofas, and I'm now placing them in because I'm not entirely sure what to do. Oh! That's where our bed is going now. Apparently this is the location for our bed. Okay, and we are going to have some bushes. So this it's getting worse. Alright, let's do a little bit of redstone. Okay, I'm thinking we have a piston door right here, and that can move these. Oh my goodness. This is where It's getting really difficult. I forgot. This is crazy. I've actually forgotten how to build a 2x1 piston door. Are you joking me? Like, how many of these have I built in my time? How many of these have I built in my time? 1 million. I have built a literal, I would argue, a literal million of these things, and yet I've totally forgotten how to build them. Right, okay. Okay, let's get my mind back in order. I can't help but notice that my piston door is really bad. I'm actually perplexed. I'm way more perplexed than I expected to be. And I need a pressure plate. Oh, okay. Oh, does it work? It does work. It does actually work. It is totally off center from the rest of the build. I mean, look at this. Look at this mess. Oh, I can't take time to admire it though. I need to keep placing things. Right, let's go. When in doubt, place bushes. Okay, so bushes can go out here, and this is a modern house, so I guess it would also, we would have, yeah, a nice surrounding area, and then I guess we can kind of create an entrance to this thing, which we can do making use of these, like like this. Maybe we can use some bone meal to make things better. This is definitely making things worse, I would say, actually, by quite a considerable margin. But I think we can stick with it a tiny bit, okay? Maybe long grass there as well. And then, yeah, I'm thinking a little bit of clay running up to this. I think I'm making things worse. And my brain is running at 100 million miles an hour, and it's making it kind of difficult to do things. Right, okay, what else can we add? What else? Okay, I'd say if we add, yeah, you know, some nice, little bit more leaf action. You know, you can never have too many leaves. Maybe I might even start looking to add an extra section to this structure, because, you know, maybe we could have another one of these coming up over the top. I mean, I can't even imagine what this looks like currently. What on earth is going on here? I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, I wasn't initially planning on using clay, I'll be totally honest, but I panicked. So I guess we are now stuck with using clay. The decisions happen in the moment, and you have to roll with the decision that you've made in the moment. And those leaves are now permanently inside of there. And I guess now I have to start working out what I'm actually going to do with this area. So, oh no! I took too long! I took too long. So my plan was I was going to make a nether portal in there. That's why I was getting the obsidian. I thought I had more time. Genuinely, what is going on here? What is going on here? Well, I mean, this is definitely something. I wouldn't actually say I've done awfully. I wouldn't say it's horrendous. It's definitely bad. But I wouldn't say, I'm not actually as embarrassed with it as I was expecting to be. Challenge number 2, redstone build. This is definitely going to be interesting. It's also definitely going to be a lot more interesting because I'm going to set the timer to 3. So that gives me 3 seconds between block placements, which sounds grim. Yeah, that sounds really difficult. But the ace up my sleeve is that I'm going to be building a redstone contraption that I know very, very well. And that is the traditional 3x3 piston door. At least, I think I know it well. I'm actually starting to doubt myself now. No! Oh, no! Okay, well, that wasn't the finest of starts. Let's try again. I reckon it was the long grass that did it. Right, 4, 2... Changing repeater timings doesn't affect the timer. Of course it doesn't. I'm not going to sleep until I get this thing done. No! There's no lever! Ah! Oh, my goodness. Alright, I may have regretted saying that. This is the one. I can feel it. I can absolutely feel it. Okay, I almost missed the start of it. I thought the challenge, generally there's a countdown at the start, but that one was incredibly short. So that almost caught me off guard. That would have been super embarrassing if I had just died immediately. Right, okay, here goes. This, I can feel it in my bones. You know when you can just feel something in your bones that something is going to go well? That's what I'm feeling with this one. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. Feeling good. Ooh. Except I almost wasn't. Alright, redstone up and over the top. Let's do this. That's that. And that should be the entire bottom circuit now all done and dusted. So that is kind of like the double piston extender and the block replacement system. So that should all be good. And these are all the blocks for the door. So they should all be in. And you know what? We'll give this thing a solid front as well, because that all tends to look just a tiny bit better. We've got a lever in place now, which is excellent. Oh, he forgot about pick block. I was looking through my inventories to try and find the one with my blue wool, and I forget that I can just pick block. It's so funny, the things that you forget when you're under pressure, because I am literally the pick block man. Like, I will travel miles upon miles to pick block something so that I can. But I think that works. That has all worked. Now, just out of pure curiosity, that's all. What if I set the time interval to 2 seconds and then try to build some form of flying machine? If I suffer some enormous cardiac arrest within the next couple of days, then I think I would trace the cause back to doing this. That got incredibly morbid, incredibly fast, didn't it? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy, I think I've gone about this doing the wrong way. Wow, I've even lost the ability to speak. But you know what? I think I've actually done it. I think I've actually just gone and done it. So this is my little aeroplane. That is absolutely hilarious. I mean, it is the most budget aeroplane I've ever seen in my entire life. Look, the wings aren't even lined up. There's 3 on one side and 2 on the other. But that doesn't even matter. It was built with 2 seconds between block placements. This thing is almost so bad that it's good. I mean, look, it's taking part of the trees with it. It's actually getting better and better as it goes along. So this video has been incredibly stupid, like really, really stupid. It's definitely up there in the top 10 stupidest videos I've done on my YouTube channel. But I really, really loved it. And one thing that I feel like I should mention is that this data pack is designed to work with more than one player. You can play it with multiple players. So it could lead to some interesting competitions if people wanted to see that sort of thing. Let me know down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya. I am tired after that. Let me tell you, I mean, I occasionally run. I'm like a hobbyist runner. I am more tired after doing this than I am after doing like a 10k run. Okay, I have sweat dripping down from my armpits, down my t-shirt. It's embarrassing. It looks awful. I'm wearing a white t-shirt as well. And I've just recently done the laundry, and I'm going to have to do it again. It's awful.